Let's go. Run and lock, get cornered. Run and get locked. You know, for me, coaching's kind of always been in my blood. You know, I've been around it most of my life, but when I was in college, I had the opportunity to go back and coach my younger sister. I had the opportunity to work with the women's team while I was playing in college. But I really enjoyed the camaraderie that I had as a player with my coaches, because I was not a great player in college by any stretch of the imagination, but I spent a lot of time studying film, ultimately learning how they were doing things. I don't think I was meaning to do it at that time, but as I look back on it when I was a young teenager and into my adulthood, when I was around that environment, you know, just the interaction that I had with my coaches and the relationship and what they meant to me, you know, was something that I wanted to have, you know, with people, you know, moving forward. I tell you, I couldn't be more pleased with the players, you know, that are here, and the amount of progress that they've made in a, you know, somewhat short period of time. You know, they really have, I think, been inspired by, you know, by Coach Neighbors and the way that he, you know, handles them and the way that he trusts them and the way that he teaches them. And you can just see it in the way that they're playing already, the freedom that they get to, you know, to play with, the freedom that they have to come up here in the office, the freedom they have to, you know, call us up and trying to talk us into cooking dinner for them. All of those things, I think, are so much different than what they've experienced in the past, and really what most players experience, which makes our situation extremely unique. You know, Mike's a big, you know, he's a big preparation guy, you know, but probably more so than for me, it's the details, you know, kind of sweating the small stuff. You know, he's a really great big picture person, and not that he doesn't worry about details, because he does, but you know, in football I learned that, you know, the details and the foot placement and the hand placement and all the things and the technique that you're learning, you know, out there, everything matters. And I think I've carried that into my, you know, basketball, you know, coaching career, is that, you know, I pay particular attention to the things like that, and so I tend to sweat the small stuff a little bit more. You know, he tends to, you know, really have a great vision, you know, for the big picture, and I think, you know, because of that, I think it all kind of works. Really, from the first time I think we met on the golf course, and you know, we share so many of the same likes, so many of the same, you know, philosophies in terms of, you know, our coaching styles and what we like to do and what we like our teams to look like, and you know, I think that was apparent probably, you know, from, you know, the first, you know, few times that, you know, we met, you know, out there on the golf course. You know, my job mostly on staff is to help the players here while they're on campus, and, you know, and I think that's kind of become more of my focus, and I think being a father, you know, has helped me focus on that part of it more, and then let the other things take care of themselves. We're unique. And when I say we, I mean we as a university, we as a basketball program, we as a coaching staff. So what we try to tell our recruits, what we try to sell to people out there, you know, coaches, parents, aunts, uncles, you know, the people that are involved, is pay particular attention to what we're doing, because it's not what everybody else is doing. We have a unique way of coaching the basketball team. We have a unique way of developing our players individually. We have a unique way of trusting our players. You know, we have a unique practice structure, you know, which has gotten some public attention, and now all of a sudden people are trying to copy us. We do pay particular attention to player development. You know, we don't just talk about that. There's evidence of that in what we do. So we just ask people to really pay attention, investigate, explore, ask questions, and look for evidence of things that, you know, people tell you. And if they do that with us, we feel like, you know, we have a great chance of getting really quality basketball players that are really good people to come and be Razorbacks. And I think at the end of the day, that's going to happen.